Hey guys, it is September now, and if you guys did not know, September is actually PCOS Awareness Month. And because I have PCOS and a lot of you guys have had questions about PCOS, I thought it would be fun to sit down and just talk a couple facts about PCOS that I didn't even know. I found out I had PCOS like around a year ago, and so I really haven't researched all that much because I was pregnant and then I had Jackson. So now that I am going to be trying again in the near future, I want to learn a little bit more about PCOS and things that I can do that will benefit me and my next pregnancy especially. So I went to PCOSnutrition.com and they have 30 facts about PCOS, and I kind of came up with around 15 of my favorite ones that I wanted to share with you guys just to bring a little bit more awareness to it. And then a couple of my videos throughout the month, I think it would be fun to talk about my symptoms and my issues that I've had with PCOS. So here are some of the facts that I found out about PCOS. And it says women with PCOS have a higher rate of anxiety and depression than women without the syndrome. And if anybody knows me, especially in real life, I have a really high anxiety. I get really anxious, and so that definitely applies to me. The diagnostic criteria for PCOS states that women has PCOS if she has at least 2 of the following 3 criteria: irregular or absent periods, which I definitely have, blood tests or physical signs that show high androgens, or polycystic ovaries. Oh my gosh, yes.
You said ovaries?
Uh-huh.
You finished our family so well.
And polycystic ovaries. Women that have PCOS can still have regular monthly cycles, but they still can have PCOS. A lot of people think that just because you have regular cycles, you don't have PCOS, but that's not the case. And I didn't know that actually. You can have regular cycles and still have PCOS. Women with PCOS can build more muscle than women that don't have PCOS, which I thought was really interesting because my sister-in-law just sent me something that would help my health, and it specifically says that if you have PCOS, to mostly lift weights. And especially for me, I'm kind of the rare thing, I guess, from what I've talked with a lot of people, is I have the issue of not being able to gain weight, which a lot of people with PCOS have a hard time actually losing weight. And so for me specifically, I think working out and specifically muscle building would be really good for me. The cysts typically seen in PCOS are actually the result of a hormonal imbalance, not the cause of the syndrome. Fish oil improves almost every aspect of PCOS, from improving hair quality to mood. And I had no idea about that, and as we talked about high anxiety earlier and everything else with PCOS and hair quality, I did not know that, and I do not take fish oil pills, but I think I'm going to start doing that now that I found that out. As women with PCOS, they are likely to experience more regular cycles the older they get, which is really interesting because I still am really young. I'm only 23, so for me to not have any cycles at all, and if so, they're really irregular, it's good to know that maybe in the future, things, as I get older, things will start to regulate a little bit more. Women with PCOS have a higher incidence of gestational diabetes, miscarriages, premature deliveries, and stillbirths. And that is something that I did know. I looked that up when I got pregnant with Jackson, and that is something that worried me throughout my whole pregnancy, but it's just something that I had to definitely keep in the back of my mind and to not think about. But I just thought that would be really fun to give you guys a few facts about PCOS. A lot of those I had no idea about until I actually looked it up and read about it. So I hope that you guys learned 1 or 2 new things with this. If you guys have any information that you think that I would like, definitely comment down below so that I can do more research on it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.